Thank you. That's a very important question, of course, because the conversation about the relevance of the Pan-African Parliament keeps coming up, and I think it's a pertinent question. It's also a legitimate concern, and the one thing that the current president isn't afraid of is to engage with that. He wants people to ask those questions because his vision is to reinvent, reinvigorate, and to really replace the Pan-African Parliament within the African Union architecture. He believes that there is more that the Pan-African Parliament can do under the current predisposition. He believes that even though we still don't have legislative powers, the current consultative and oversight and advisory functions that we are given are enough for the Parliament to be a leader in many of these issues. So now, the relationship between the Pan-African Parliament and national parliament allows for this body to see whether the policies of the African Union are implemented at national level. That's one of the key things, because that's the role that has been given to the Papa, is to say, we have the continental free trade area. We want you, please, to make sure that this is adopted at national level. And parliaments are responsible for making rules. So as the Pan-African Parliament, after having convened a conference on trade, make sure that, you know what, in Tanzania, they've actually ratified this protocol, for instance. So through our mechanism of national parliament, we're able to do that, because when the president of Pan-African Parliament goes to the Assembly of the Heads of State to report on the work of the parliament, it includes some of the activities that the parliament has led around the policies of the union specifically, and whether or not these were adopted, whether or not these were implemented, or whether or not there's still work to be done in order for these instruments to be fully incorporated within national framework. So first of all, like I said, there's a lot of more work to be done, and the president acknowledged that. But the second thing is, there's a lot already being done that we need to bring to the fore, that needs to be more visible. I think platforms like this allow us to talk about the work that Parliament is already doing.